Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now, if you're like me and you're looking for ways to increase your productivity, you've probably come across portable monitors before. It's a single cable solution that allows you to plug just one USB-C cable into your device and view content on the big screen, as well as expanding your device capabilities to have your two separate screens and work simultaneously. That would allow you to watch content on one screen while working on another, or have two separate spreadsheets open so you can look at two data sources at once. So it's a really useful, really great way to increase your productivity. Now, if you're like me, you're probably thinking that must be quite expensive, right? So you go on Amazon and you type in portable monitors, and what do you find? The ARZOPA 14-inch portable monitor on offer at just $57.99. Now that sounds too good to be true, right? So I decided to purchase it and give a little review on what I think. And this is what arrived. An aluminium portable monitor, 14 inches, that is really well built. It has speakers on the side and a kickstand on the back to allow you to place the thing wherever you want to. I'm really impressed with the build quality of this product at only $57.99. So then you might be thinking, what are the drawbacks? I'm going to talk to you about the pros and the cons of this product so you guys can decide if it's something that you want to spend your money on. I know £57 sounds like a lot of money to some people, but to others who are looking around at portable monitors in the space, you can see brands like Asus, HP, and Dell, and Lenovo selling their portable monitor counterparts for sometimes £200 to £300. So $57.99 is a real steal at this price point, especially considering the specs that are packed into this thing, which are actually pretty ridiculous as well. The monitor is a full HD monitor with a matte screen on it, an aluminium build, and as I mentioned before, two speakers. It also supports power delivery up to 65 watts to your device. Plug the cable into the monitor and have the power pass through to the device in which it's streaming or casting from. So let's say, for example, your device is low on power, you can plug in the cable, charge up your device, and use the monitor, which is particularly important on these portable monitors, as generally they don't have a battery inside and they run off of the power supply from the device that they're being cast from. So if you're out and about, you probably want to make sure your device is charged up before you go ahead and use one of these. I think generally most people in this day and age are on top of keeping their devices topped up, so it's not as much of an issue. So let's start at the start, the size. This is a 14-inch portable monitor. It's available in 15.6, 16-inch and 17.3-inch variations as well, so you are able to get a big one if you want to. Now I have a 13-inch MacBook and an 11-inch iPad, so I thought 14-inch would probably match the device quite well. I could have gone bigger in size, but I always find when I'm using two screens, I like them to be very similar in size. As you can see from my two 27-inch monitors behind me, I like things to be somewhat symmetrical, so 14 inches seemed to work perfectly for me. So let's talk about the screen quality then. This is a full HD matte screen, and it works really well at deflecting the light, so you can use it outside if you want to. It gets plenty bright enough and has some good color vibrancy on it as well. Probably wouldn't be my go-to entertainment screen, but it works really well if you just need to flick through a video or watch something quickly. I wouldn't do any heavy video editing on this thing, but it does have a decent sRGB rating. I think it's 100%, so it's pretty good as far as the colors go. They look pretty good on the screen. The build quality for this device is very nice. It's got an aluminium body, really nice clicky buttons, and it's got that sort of cold to the touch feeling that I personally associate with a quality built product. It feels like it's going to be built to last. Although the menus are a faff, the lovely clicky buttons on the side do make it somewhat enjoyable to scroll through, and it does require a little bit of menu tweaking out of the box to try and get it up to that premium standard, in which you would expect to match along your MacBook screen. The kickstand is great, and it does work to try and change the angle of the screen to various different angles. However, only having a kickstand on one side of the device can mean that if you're not using this on a desk or a hard surface, it may be liable to fall over and is somewhat lopsided and haphazard. I would definitely recommend picking up yourself a tablet stand or something along the lines of, stick underneath it and hold it upright in the angle that you want to. Although the kickstand's good and it is good quality, I find that it does limit your usage of the product, especially for something that's meant to be portable. You might need to use it in varying different scenarios, and you might not always have a desk or table available. So definitely pick up yourself a tablet stand. I have myself a Git-in one that I picked up from Amazon. This thing is absolutely fantastic. It's not the most lightweight product, but it folds down really small and it's heavy duty enough to hold the device and suspend it above the table if I want some additional height to not strain my neck. One thing to note with this device is that when you plug it directly into your iPhone, iPad or MacBook, any product that doesn't have a high enough power supply for the device, it might be stuck at 15 brightness. So you'll need to plug in an additional power source to take it all the way to 100% brightness. So that is something just to bear in mind. If you are planning on watching any content or doing any video editing or picture editing on this product, you definitely want to have an additional power source available, whether that be a plug that goes into the wall or something that you can charge from, like a 65-watt portable charger, for example. That will do the job in giving it enough juice to get up to that full brightness. Otherwise, I think what would happen would be it would just drain the device from your battery just way too quickly. So if you are planning on watching content with this thing, just make sure you've got an additional power supply with you. Something important to note, not super easy to find out about when you're purchasing the product. So bear that in mind if this is something that you're potentially deciding on going with. Now, the product does come with all the cables you'll need. They're really thick, really premium, and they all come with these handy cable ties as well. One thing to note though is that this product is advertised as being able to be used in varying different positions. And while that might be true, I generally find that the landscape is the best way to use this product. When you're using it in horizontal mode, the cable sticks awkwardly off the top, makes it really unpleasant to look at. So if you are planning on using it in horizontal mode, I'd recommend getting an L-shaped USB-C cable, just so you don't have that awkward bit of cable hanging out the top of your device and bending the cable, which could damage it over time. Another thing to note with this is that it doesn't come with any sort of case, which means you'll probably need to end up buying some sort of laptop sleeve to put it into if you want to travel with. Now, although this product is super light at around the 600 gram mark, once you counter in having to have a sleeve to put it in your backpack, it can add up with some additional weight. If you don't mind the product potentially getting a little bit scuffed up, you could put it in without, but I would definitely recommend going for a laptop sleeve with this product, especially if you're traveling over long journeys or maybe even on a plane, because I think that's a really good use case for this thing. I know that most people are going to be using it either at home at their desk or coffee table or dining table, or maybe at a coffee shop, or just out and about generally. But this thing has so many uses, so many functionalities. The fact that it's just a single cable into your device really makes this such a versatile thing to add to your armory. And you probably won't even notice you're carrying it around in addition to your regular laptop, because it is just that light and that portable. Overall, I think this is a fantastic product. The bezels are thin, the price is cheap, and it essentially does what it says on the tin. It increases your productivity without having to break the bank. I never thought this product would be as premium as it was when it first arrived due to the price. You hear a lot of people saying buy cheap, buy twice. I don't think this is the case with this product. I was also worried about potential battery drain issues, considering that this product is basically drawing power directly from your device, but I've generally found that 15 brightness is more than enough, and it's not draining too much power from my MacBook or even my iPad, funnily enough. So I'm very happy with the performance of this device. The screen quality is great, colors are vivid, and the speakers, although they're not perfect, are a nice thing to have on a device like this. You never know when you might need them, but generally I would opt to use the speakers from your current device, whether it be an iPad or a MacBook, or even an iPhone. You'll probably find that your actual device speakers are slightly better than the ones that come on this thing. But like I said, it's a nice thing to have, and it's an additional quality of life feature that you don't even get on some of the more premium devices, which are charging, like I said, £200 to £300 for sometimes. So you are getting really good value for money out of this one. So there you go, the ARZOPA 14-inch portable monitor, $57.99 is an absolute steal for this product. I would definitely recommend it if you're someone who wants increased productivity, whether it be at your desk or out at a coffee shop. This feels like a must-have product for a tech lover. And I know that a lot of people like working at their desk, but we have the freedom to work anywhere nowadays. We've got laptops that are more powerful than desktops. And we've got iPads that are just as powerful as our laptops. So why not grab a portable monitor, get outside of your comfort zone, and go and do some Excel spreadsheets in the sunshine. Thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, please do consider subscribing and hit the like button for more videos like this. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.